What's up, friends? Today we're checking out the ending song for the third episode of Chainsaw Man. The song is by Maximum the Hormone, and it's called刃渡り2億センチ, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong because I'm not Japanese. This episode was filled with a lot of sexual intrigue, betrayal, lies, cats, dogs, bats, violence, gore, and so I expect this song to be just as chaotic as the emotions that we experienced. We'll be looking at this song from the perspective of a songwriter and producer, so expect a lot of pauses to go over specific elements of the song and the compositional development. Once again, we're starting with a bass riff. Seems like that's just the trend for Chainsaw Man songs. Each of them is started with a bass riff. This has to be the most simple of the bass riffs we've heard so far. I like the nice pause in between each of the bass riffs. It sets up an interesting groove. We've added guitar, drums, and vocals basically at the same time, although the guitar and drums are pretty light, and the vocals heavily filtered. It's sung in this death metal style, that very Cookie Monster. The lyrics are very fitting to Chainsaw Man, as this is all about, killing demons. There's a lot of distortion on that vocal, also some chorus, and some EQ filtering to kind of fit it into a zone, make it sound devilish, make it sound distorted and weird. I like the layers of screams here. We still have that lower scream, but now we have a higher scream, a more thrash metal type of scream with less effects on it, so we hear more of the intensity and full range of that scream. The toms are doing this real primal sounding pattern. Tom focus in drums can create really primal feels, and that's what's going on here. Wild part, you've got a guitar glitching out. That's both due to the pedals. They might be using like an 8-bit type of distortion pedal on it, as well as some post-production. They're cutting everything off to go with that groove, and in order to do that, they're probably automating in post and just taking out literally all of the sounds at that exact moment, so it's just completely silent. I like how they're maintaining this groove that they introduced at the beginning of this song with those bouts of silence. It's a good way to keep sonic consistency as we're going through all of this chaos. This part really reminds me of System of a Down. You have this clean vocal, which going call, and then really thrash metal-y soundy, very screamo. It just feels like something I would hear from System, just these weird rhythms that are going on top of it. Also, you notice we took away that glitchy sounding guitar here to make room for the vocals. That transition is so wild, just hearing this little glitch and then something. This really sweet, gentle sounding vocal. I like how when we get through to that second part of the vocal, when we have those vocal layers on, there's something that sounds kind of off about the vocals, sounds kind of creepy. I did similar things with vocal layers on my latest album, Bashing My Head Through a Wall, where as I stacked those vocal layers, there was this creepiness and there was this offness to the song. Fits really well as we see Makima during that portion. As to Denji, she seems so sweet and good and pure, but as viewers we can tell that there's something really weird and messed up about that chick. She seems like she's treating Genji more as an object and less as a human being, though it's probably better than the life he had before. We've gone into so many different styles here. We started with death metal, we went more into a thrasher sound, kind of an emo-ish, System of a Down type of vibe. And then we got real gentle and kind of stripped away all of the layers and made that gentleness sound creepy. And now we sound just like a standard anime opening, which is so wild. We've gone through so many different sets of sounds while maintaining a groove that keeps us still grounded in reality. And I feel like that's what this episode kind of did to us. We have Denji who's kind of grounding us there, but all the stuff going around him is really crazy and weird and wild. His motivation hasn't changed. He still wants to cop a feel, but the way that he can do it just becomes more confusing and complicated. He's been so patient. I typical ending. I like how abrupt it is. We're building up and then nothing comes after it. Kind of hooks us in, makes us excited for what's to come, you know, makes us want to watch the next episode even though it's not out yet. It gets us anxious and excited. I'm really impressed by the vocal range. If this is all the same vocalist, he can just destroy. I mean, he's gone through all these different genres with his vocals and done it all so well. Each one he's gone into, he sounds great doing, which probably took a lot of study and a lot of, you know, close attention to details. A real chaotic sounding song, really fits the episode in that way and helps to cement home the, hey, expect the unexpected, weird things are happening right here and it's gonna get dark and dangerous. Hope you've enjoyed this breakdown of the song, this little reaction analysis. Hope it's increased your enjoyment of the music. If it has, please give a like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, check out my album. It's not as intense like this, but it's creepy and it's dark and it's acoustic. That's right here. It's called Bashing My Head Through a Wall. Also, I've done other Chainsaw Man song reactions. They're right here. That's it. Catch you on the flip. Smoking